Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's Harun. Today I'm going to talk from my room in my house. Um, I decided to try it differently, not in the park as usual, and let's see how it will work. Um, it's very different, of course. The park gives us the inspiration, enormous inspiration of nature, which do help with easier way to be present, because nature is so immediate and so infinite, so it has the capacity to remind us of our infinite and living nature. But it's very important to remember that we don't have to be in nature in order to reconnect to our deeper and infinite nature. It's a good reminder though, but we cannot be dependent on it. And this is very important. Maybe this is one of the reasons that I wanted to try to talk with you today from another location. But life is funny, because I'm looking to this direction in my window and I see the trees and so I see nature again. But it's okay. Another thing that is a little different today is that I don't feel so well in my body. I'm a little sick, and I wanted to take advantage of this situation, because it's a perfect example of the truth that no matter how do you feel physically, emotionally or mentally, how terrible you can feel, it doesn't matter at all in the realm of truth, unconditional love, presence and unconditional joy. You can be injured or in bed or feel terrible, but in the depth of you, nothing can really touch you, because we are beyond these circumstances of life and even beyond our bodies. So you can hear that my voice is even lower than usual. This is because I am a little sick, but I find it nice. Okay. So what are we going to talk about today? I really don't have any idea. Let's see. It's very interesting to realize the different sensations, subtle sensations in the body when the situation in the body, in the system changes, changes when your health changes. Okay, so if you're a little sick and if you can put your attention on the subtle sensations of your body, you can realize that you feel different things. And I'm not talking about rough sensations like headache or throat ache. Those are very clear. You don't need to be so silent or too attentive to realize their presence. Okay, if your head aches, you just feel it. But I'm talking about a deeper way, deeper kind of listening. To the body. Listening to the body is something that it's a term that I hear very often in the New Age area, in workshops that deals with sexuality, sexual desires, tantra workshops, etc. One of the very basic lineouts, instruction that leads those workshops is do what your body feels. Listen to your body, listen to what your body wants, and give this wants the place that they deserve. This kind of instruction. Listen to your body and do what he wants, what he needs. But actually, this instruction is not the truth, because a position or a state of truly listening to your body actually is very rare. It's a very high state if you can truly be still enough to realize the subtle sensations of your body. And it's a very rare state. But what the teacher or the teachers or the instructors that leads you to listen to your body and do what he needs in the New Age sexual workshops, actually what they do mean is listen to your emotions. Because if you have a strong sexual urge in you and they lead you to listen to it and give it space, give it the place that he needs, express this sexual urge, because you must express it because it is in your body. The truth is that this is an emotional urge. It's not your body's urge at all. You feel it physically because emotions are some kind of it's a realm between mental realm and physical realms. So it's a mix-up between your mentality and your physical realm. And so you feel your emotions in your body, but it's not listening to your body. And this is very important to see this difference, to realize it, because, for example, as we started to talk about sexual urges, our sexuality is immersed with sexual emotions, and those emotions make us feel variety of sensations. Some of them are pleasurable and they are very seductive, because if I have a strong sexual urge that I feel in my body, which means if I have very strong sexual emotions in my body, in my genitals, in my stomach, so I feel the need to express these urges, and I can get sexual pleasure when I do so. But emotions are very, very tricky and very dangerous in this sense, because the emotions actually use the body. They exploit the body, and they take your most precious energies in your body. And gradually, through the years, you will have less and less energy in your body, because you use it to express your emotional urges. And this is not a good state to be in. Actually, it's like any other addiction. You feel urges inside of you that are emotional urges. You can feel the urge to drink alcohol, for example. This is emotional urge. You feel it in your body, but this is emotional urge. And once you manifest this urge and you drink, you give your emotions some kind of relief. Maybe you feel a little better, even happier in the emotional level. But all this is through using your delicate body and hurting it and start damaging it more and more as you do so more and more. So what I'm trying to say is that most of us don't realize this immense difference between listening to your emotions that you feel in your body and listening to your body itself. The bodily sensations are very different than the emotions that you feel in your body. The emotions are based on your past, on your traumas, past needs, past pains, past disappointments, etc. You gathered them in your body as yourself. And this self is based on your past totally. It's all the things that you didn't face in your life, all the pains that you didn't faced and released out of your system. They are accumulated in your body and you feel them in your body. So if I come and I tell you, listen to your body and express what you feel, the first thing that you feel are your emotional body. This is not your body. And if you give this level and an expression, you give an expression and you give life to something that is not real. So you fool yourself and nothing good can come out of it. You don't want to express your emotional body. You want to let it go. Letting it go, it's a process of courageous choices to get inside of you and meet each one of your past memories and face them without any internal reaction. This is the only way you can ever let go of your emotional body. If you express it, you believe that it is real, and so it won't go away. It will get deeper inside of you. You might want to express some emotions like anger in order to give it some kind of motion, to start seeing how you can take it out, but only if you can express an emotion without identifying with it. And this is not so easy to do, because if I express my anger, okay, if I am angry and I express it, I have to be very, very still inside of me in order to see that I am not this anger. But mostly when we express anger, we are this anger, and so we cannot let it go truly if we are sincere. But anyway, the first thing that you see if I tell you listen to your own body, is the false emotional body. This emotional body must be taken care of, as I've said before. But if you truly want to listen to your body, you have to go deeper than the emotional body, which is a false body. It's an illusion, because it's based on memories and past. But when you go deeper to the level of your true sensations in your body, they are more real. They are more now. If I'm sick now, my body sensations are now. They don't belong to the past. And if I go even deeper than this, there is this never-ending sensation of life force in the body. The thing that the great teacher Barry Long calls pure sensation. He says that your body comes out of this pure sensation. It's very, very deep. It is before the body. It is the sensation of life itself. Something that you cannot lose when you lose your body. And if you go to this level, you become more and more present. But he goes on even deeper than this, because if you can put your attention on your pure sensation, the sensation of life in your body, you can go even deeper than this, and pure sensation itself disappears. And only being is. And being is the deepest state that you can be in. is no ending to the state of being. It's eternal. It's beyond your body. It's beyond life. And of course, it's beyond any of our emotional and mental confusions, issues, pains and problems. But you can only enter the state of being when you can start understanding what listening to your body means. So listen to your body, but listen to your true body, not to your emotional one. You have to recognize the difference. Listen to the energy of life inside your body. If you can be still enough, because listening means not a single movement inside, total stillness. Not a single interpretation of things. This is listening. Because once I interpret anything, there is a movement in my listening, and I can listen to this movement. So this movement becomes a center that is listening, interpreting things, and this center, of course, is not real, because I can listen to it, and I am the consciousness that listens. So listening is a state of not a single movement inside of you. Listening without reacting. This kind of deep listening can lead you to find the difference between your emotional body and, of course, the mental body, and your physical body, and then the subtle energies of it, and eventually the pure sensation of life within your body. And eventually you are even bigger than this. You are the very being, consciousness itself. So being sick can be an opportunity to exercise this kind of stillness, and this kind of listening. So you will realize the different sensations in your body that take place when you don't feel so well. And then in a day or two or a few days, those sensations will change and you will realize different kind of sensations when your body heals itself, and so on. And this kind of listening is truly a blessing, because you reconnect yourself to the one and only life there is, which is immortal, and you know it. You are it. So all fears, all pains are disappear. Only joy. So I hope we really did shared this moment together of unconditional joy. We will see each other again soon. Thank you so much for being with me. I love you from the depth of my heart. Bye bye.